Hi guys, today we are going to do a full face of the Niacinamide, so let's get started. We're going to start off with the Yummy Skin Universal. This is supposed to moisturize the skin. As you can see, I use this all the time. So if you have combination skin, I would keep this on the outer edges of your face first and then go in with the water powder serum in the center of your face. But because I always love like a really glowy face, I just tend to only just stick to using the universal. It's so good, you guys. Oh my gosh. And so for my dry skin girlies, this is something that you can use all over the face. Okay, next I'm going in with the Yummy Skin Blurring Balm Powder in the color 9. And I'm actually gonna use her brush. This is the Niacinamide brush 1.0. And I'm just gonna take it and start applying it to the skin. I love to use this by itself. You can use this as your first layer of foundation if you like. It's just a really light product that gives you minimum coverage and just adds just beautiful dimension to the skin. Look at that. That's so pretty. Because I want more of a glowy finish, I'm gonna go in with the Yummy Skin Serum Foundation in the color 22N. A little bit on the back of my hand. And because I like to underpaint, I'm not gonna take too much. I'm just gonna lightly apply this to my face with another flathead brush. In light circular motions. This is also gonna give us additional coverage that we need. Now, I'm going to take my two favorite blushes by the Niacinamide, Dancing Queen and Golden Hour. This is more of like an orangey color and this is more of like a purple. So I'm gonna do the purple closest to my contour and then the orangey one towards the top of my cheeks. You'll see. Y'all, we're even using a Niacinamide mirror. How to use that. So this is Dancing Queen towards my contour. Look how stunning that is. That's so pretty. Okay, then we're gonna pop Golden Hour on top of that one. So it'll be like a nice little mix. I'm a blush girly. I have like blush blindness, but we always tone it down when we do the concealers and stuff like that. Okay, so it's setting time. I think we're good and blended. We're gonna blend a little bit more with powders. So I have a few of the Niacinamide Evolution powders. So I think I'm gonna use a mix between 3 and 4. These two. I'm gonna use this one to be like my all over face setting powder, and then this kind of to be like a highlight. So while pouring them out, I figured I'd use a little bit of 2.5 too, just to bring some brightness back in. We're gonna start off on a powder puff. We're gonna start off with the under eyes. We're gonna go in with, I believe this is 5. I always like to tap the excess on my wrist and then press that powder in. This powder is extremely like fine milled, so if you love a fine powder, this one is yo girl. We're set. That looks so good. Yeah, look at that. That is so pretty. I'm gonna do the rest of my face. So next, we are going to go in with the 2.5 just to give us a little bit more brightness under the eye. And I'm really just gonna focus this like just under the eye. I'm not gonna put this all over the face because I don't want it to be too bright. Oh my gosh, if you guys want like an airbrush look, this powder is it. On top of the blush, we're gonna use the Niacinamide Groundwork Blooming Romance palette. And these are the colors. They're so pretty. I'm gonna take Adorn and Lovesick and kind of just reiterate my blush, because those are close to the cream blushes that we had. Now I'm taking the Groundwork Defining Neutrals palette, this one, and we're gonna do a little bit of an eyeshadow look, mainly with these at the end. Colors Harvest, Bark, and Tourmaline. So I'm taking Bark and I'm gonna put that right in the crease here, and I'm going to buff that into my eyebrow just to kind of start shaping out that eye look. And I'm gonna wing it out because I love me a little wing action. I'm gonna take Sculpted. It's a little bit darker than Bark, and I'm gonna put that towards the outer corner, but towards the bottom, more so touching my lid. And I'm just deepening up my outer corner with this color. So Bark is my transition, and this is going to be like my main lid color. Y'all, these colors are like so butter smooth. So for our pop of color, we're going to use the Twin Flames Multi-Chrome Pigment for our eyes and face by Danessa Myricks. And we're gonna pop that in the inner corners of our eye. So I have some in the back of my hand, and as you can see, it's like an iridescent color. It's so pretty. And we're just gonna pop that right in the inner corner. I'm gonna use Tourmaline, the very, very black color here, and use that as my eyeliner. Here we are. For the lips, I was thinking, I always see her use this palette for the lips. So I'm thinking we could use like a mix between these two palettes. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Or more so maybe this one. Let's use Lovesick. This is Lovesick right here. And then Dream or Smitten on top. So these two. I'm going to line my lips with Evermore. So Evermore is like a dark purplish brown. Cute. Okay. And then I'm going to take Lovesick. Oh. It's so pretty. Okay, and I'm just gonna pop a little bit of Dream on top. Stunning. And then we're going to put a gloss on top because I'm a gloss girl, y'all. Okay, you guys, that is the finished look. Look how stunning that is. It's very Hollywood glam. So good. So this is our full face of Danessa Myricks. Get into all those products. Her products are beautifully formulated. They apply beautifully. I mean, she's a makeup artist, so makeup artists are always gonna know what to put in their products. Stunning. Stunning. I have no complaints. 10 out of 10. Will recommend. Will use on my clients, okay? Period. Bye.